These are new features I would add in Marvel Rivals. I've been thinking what are some cool ideas that they could add in this game. So I started watching videos what people want for this game. I also went on Reddit what people want, and now I compiled them all in this video and let's talk about them. So the first one on the list is gonna be placements for ranked. Let's be honest, starting in bronze, I hate this idea. This is why Smurf is like such a big problem in this game, by the way, because they can just easily stomp lower elos. Like if I'm not mistaken, a Grandmaster will go down to gold when there's a new season. That's like a big change. So I was thinking, and a lot of people also want this, is just adding placements. Similar to like Overwatch, for example, or literally any other game as well who does placements. So for those people who don't know how placement works, you need to play 10 games. And in those 10 games, the game will kind of like tell where you are based on those games. Are you playing really well? Did you win? Did you lose? So for example, it's gonna put you in gold, and then how well do you play in gold? It's gonna put you higher. How well do you play in that ranked? And if you don't play as well, it's gonna lower you down. I think that is a lot better personally. Another thing I want is no more double bans. Dude, they're releasing heroes every single season. So why the hell can we still only ban 2 characters for each team? 2 bans for each team, it is not enough, especially because you can double ban. So a solution is maybe no more double banning. So what they can do is like, first team is banning, second team is banning, and then the first team is banning again, and then the second team is banning again. That means no more double banning. Paladins actually does this pretty well, where the first team is banning first, and then the second team is banning second, and I'm pretty sure both teams have like a limited time, so if you don't ban quick enough, you're not gonna ban anything. Yes, it will take a little bit longer to play the game, obviously, because banning will take longer. So if they don't want to do that, they can add another ban potentially. So instead of having 2 bans, you can have 3 bans, because there is just so many strong characters nowadays that we literally cannot ban most of the strong characters now. Next up on the list are gonna be extra stats. For example, healing receive. If we can see the amount of healing we got, it will literally change the game. So if there's like an ego DPS player complaining about heals, and then you see amount of healing they got and they're still complaining, bro, they're literally gonna shut the hell up. There's also stats for like, for example, utility destroyed, how many low-key illusions have you destroyed, maybe Namor squids, Rocket's ultimate, literally anything that you can destroy. Also hot take, I think they should also fix the kill like system. Like for some reason you can just shoot someone one time and you get a kill. Like that should be assist. Why is it a kill? It should count as a kill if you actually kill it in the kill feed. If it doesn't show up in the kill feed that you killed him, it should not be considered as a kill. The amount of ego people have saying things like, I have so many kills, I'm not the problem. Buddy, you shot him once and it's considered as a kill. Like it doesn't work that way. I feel like they should also fix that so we don't get misled and we actually get to see how many kills they actually have. Another one in the list is gonna be demoing skins. I've been thinking about this a lot actually. Like there's so many skins I want to buy, but I'm kinda hesitant to buy them because I cannot see them. I have to go on YouTube, watch someone use the skin for me to actually see it. Like if for example, I want to buy the skin, it would be nice if I can at least demo it in the practice range. I want to see how the skin is, if I want to buy it or not. If it's a legendary, I want to hear the effects. I want to see how the skin looks like in game. Obviously it only works in practice range. It doesn't work in actual real game because that would be unfair. So having demo skins in practice range would be very nice. Next up in the list is gonna be map voting. Now there's a 50-50 on this one. I was reading some Reddit posts and some people don't really like this idea. Personally, I think map voting is pretty good because I'm tired of seeing the same maps over and over again. So they could literally do it kind of like in Overwatch where as soon as the game starts, there's like 3 maps that you can vote for. Like I forgot the name of this map. It's like the spider one. I'll show it on the screen or something, but I miss this map. I haven't seen this map in so long because I don't really play quick play. Like there's so many maps that I miss, but I just don't really see it because I just don't play quick play. I feel like there's really no downside on this one because if you don't like the map, then don't vote for it. Another thing I want are mythical skins. I think mythical skins would be absolutely amazing for this game. Like, and you might be wondering what they can add in a mythical skin, because legendary skins gives you like sound effects and all that stuff. Maybe they can do it kind of like in Overwatch, where you can customize your own skin. So for example, on this one, you can change like the armor you're wearing. You can also change like the color scheme. Like, yes, there's recolors in this game, but I guess there's gonna be like a separate one for mythical skins. Basically, in short, you can customize your own skin. They can also add things like, I don't know, maybe kill effect, kind of like in I don't know, maybe in Valorant, where it has like those effects where there's like a soul coming out or something. And similar to Overwatch, they can also just add it in the battle pass. You have to like grind the battle pass for you to get the mythical skin. That would encourage more people to buy the battle pass, and that would also make it cheaper, because you don't need to spend $30 or something. You get the mythical skin when you complete the battle pass. It's not gonna be very expensive, you just need to grind it. This is also another thing I want, is prestige system. It would be so nice having a prestige system in Marvel Rivals, kind of similar to like Call of Duty. For example, more Lord icons. Depending on how much hours you spend on the character, you get to pick more Lord icons. Maybe you also get titles. Let's be honest, if we have like a prestige system, we can have more titles for each character. I don't know, if you like have a Lord on Daredevil or something, and then you have a title called The Lawyer or something, dude, that would be so sick. Like, for those people who don't know, Daredevil is a lawyer, you know? So it's kind of like just lore accurate. It would be so funny. Another thing I want is like your skin in the game UI. I don't really know how to title this, but basically being able to see your skin instead of the default skin. So as you can see over here, look at this. I'm using a skin, but in the UI, it's still the default skin. Maybe a good idea is it matches the skin you're wearing, kind of similar to like Overwatch. If you're wearing this skin, it will match the UI. Now, I already saw some debates on this one. People are saying like it's gonna be confusing for new players because they wouldn't know what skin that is. They don't know who that character is. So what they can do to compromise is maybe having a settings where you can turn that off, so you can literally only see the default skins in the UI. And if you want to see your skins in the UI, you can just toggle it in the settings. So there you go, problem solved. I think it's a pretty good idea. Oh my god, this is another one. I didn't see anyone talking about this. This is like my own idea, which is announcer packs. Well, it's not actually entirely my idea, because I got this idea from Paladins. In Paladins, you can change your announcer so it doesn't stay the same. I'm pretty sure they even did collabs. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a VTuber or something. Is anyone else sick and tired of hearing Galactus' voice and hearing things like, "We cannot win them all"? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Imagine if they hire like the voice actors for the characters doing announcers. Imagine Daredevil as your announcer. It would literally be so crazy. Or if you want like a funny one, you can have like Spider-Man voice actor for your announcer. I hate hearing Galactus. Like, I hear her so many times now, it's haunting my dreams. This is another idea, which is holiday game modes. This is very straightforward. So if it's Christmas, they can add like Christmas game modes, for example, where, I don't know, you throw snowballs or something. In Halloween, maybe it's a hide and seek. Maybe there's one seeker and then most of the people are hiders. So I feel like they could add these things. They're probably gonna eventually do it, so it's just a matter of time, but it would be so nice to have those. This is a small thing I want to add, is no new heroes in ranked for a week. I don't know why you can play the new character the first day in comp. Bro, why? I've said this so many times in my videos, by the way. Every time there's a new hero, I complain about this. Like, I feel like I've been complaining about this for the past 6 months or something. When Blade got released, people played him in comp. I was losing games. They were playing Angela, I was losing games. Human Torch, I was losing games. Like, there's so many times I've lost my games because there's one ego player playing the new character in comp. They have no idea how the new character works. They still playing it anyway. Another small thing I want to talk about is being able to leave when the game ended. I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this. This is my own personal idea. Why is it that when the game finishes and you see defeat in your screen, can I just leave the game already? I don't care about looking at the stats. I don't care about watching the MVP. Can I just leave the game? For goodness sake. You can actually do this in Overwatch. This is where I got the idea from, where as soon as you lost the game or you win game, it doesn't matter. You can literally just leave right away. You don't need to see the MVP or anything. And the thing is, MVPs take so long as well, dude. So I feel like as soon as you see victory or defeat, I feel like you should just be able to leave right away after that. This is also a minor thing I want to talk about, is new hero selection. Does anyone actually like this selection where it's like a little scroll wheel, like you need to scroll for you to see your character? I kind of don't like it. Like, I know they kind of made this like little favorite thing, so your favorite character is like on the front, but can we just do it kind of like in Overwatch, or maybe in Paladins as well? There's a lot of characters in Paladins, but they do it like this. I don't know, like this is so much better. You don't need to scroll, you don't need to do anything. Also, can we add like ally bots in the practice range? This is a very minor thing, and like in this area right here, can I add an ally bot, like an ally Luna Snow or something, or an ally Loki? This is a very minor thing, and not people really care about this, but I feel like some people can kind of vouch for me on this one if you guys kind of do the same thing where you're kind of just in the practice range experimenting. And last thing I want to talk about is a refund system, and this is only specifically for shop skins. You cannot refund your battle pass or anything like that. Now, I got this idea from Fortnite. I recently started playing this game again, and they give you like 3 refund tokens or something. So if you don't like your skin, you can refund it. You have no idea how many Reddit posts I saw, people complaining about like accidentally buying a skin and they want a refund. Maybe because you bought a bundle, but you don't want the bundle, you only want one specific skin. So it would be nice if you can refund the bundle. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, that's my ideas. If you guys have any ideas as well, let me know down in the comments below. If you're new here, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, everybody.